it's Jenny from the Gingered Whisk, and I'm here today to talk to you about how to cook and bake with your kids. Now, you might be thinking, Jenny, why would I want to do that? That sounds crazy and messy and chaotic, and you're right. But it's also really important, especially if you want to help to raise adventurous eaters, and I'll tell you why. So the first part is that if you have your kids help you in the kitchen, they really get a sense of ownership for the food that they make. If they can help pick it out at the store, if they help prepare it and they help cook it, then they really enjoy trying it and eating it. Right? Right. Okay, so the very first thing that you need to do when you're going to cook and bake with your kids is take your expectations, wad them up, and get rid of them. Because anything could happen. Messes, spills, things could go wrong. This is not a time for perfection, is it?
Yeah.
Right. It's a time for fun. The second thing we need to do, and this is optional, but I highly encourage it, is to clear some space. So, if only that worked in real life, right?
Right.
Okay, so the next step is to prepare everything. I find it a lot easier if you make more dirty dishes, but it's less chaotic. So we're just a second to get all of our things out and ready to go for our recipe. Let's get the cookbook. So today we're going to make some banana bread, but the recipe isn't really what's important here today. What's important is the process. And it's a really good idea to get all your ingredients out and measured and ready to go before you actually start cooking. That way you can put all the ingredients away, you know exactly what you have, and it's a lot easier. Measuring is really good task for younger kids, especially with some guidance. It's an easy job for them to scoop and pour things and to stir. So that's always my first start, is that it's a good place for little ones to start cooking and baking in the kitchen is when they pour. So we're gonna start with our bananas, which are very dead, so don't judge. And then we're gonna mash them up. We need 3 bananas.
Are those bananas very dead?
Yep. Another important tip is to use tools that are appropriate for a child's size. So this is like a great little mini masher, which will be perfect for her to hold. So can you mash those bananas up?
Mash.
Good tip to make sure that your kid can reach the counter. So if you need a little boost, use a step stool or a chair if you're really careful. We also have a learning tower that we really love, which really helps them to get up higher. You tired?
Yeah. This one is going to be yummy. This right to drink.
Okay. So when kids participate in the cooking process, when they help pick out the ingredients and help prepare them at home and help get to cook them, then they really invest an ownership in what you're making, and they're also more likely to try it and enjoy what you're having. It's a lot better than saying, here, eat this broccoli. If they actually get to go help pick out the broccoli, wash the broccoli, cut the broccoli, roast the broccoli, they're way more likely to eat the broccoli. Okay, how are we doing over here?
Good.
Good.
I did super good.
Yes, you did. Cooking with your kids is also a really great quality time. You get to spend some time one-on-one with your kids and really talk about all kinds of different things. But it's a great time to also talk about your food and what you're preparing, why you're making it. Woo, slow down. It's a good time to talk about, you know, where your food came from and how you got it and what you're putting into it. not only will it give them a sense of what goes into making their dinner, but it will also help them understand the nutrition and the background of it a little bit more. We need 2 cups of flour. Whoa. So this is what I was talking about. Expect the unexpected and prepare for it. It's okay, isn't it? It's always a good idea to have paper towels, a scrap bucket, lots of things on hand to clean up the eventual messes, because you know they're going to happen, and it's okay that they happen because that's how we learn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna measure the flour out. Cooking with your kids is also a great time to learn language skills, math, different science, measurements. A whole bunch of learning goes into cooking that you would never even think about. Cooking with your kids should be a fun and enjoyable experience. If you are not in a mood where you can relax and enjoy the time you're spending with your kids, then it's probably not a good idea to get the kids involved in the kitchen that day. We usually like to set aside and schedule a time where our kids are going to be in the kitchen. That really helps me not feel like I have to be super present while I'm cooking, especially at the end of a long day. Everyone's tired and grumpy and hungry. The last thing some days that I want is help in the kitchen. But we know that Monday nights are the nights that we spend together in the kitchen, and the kids will help plan the dinner, prepare for the dinner, and help me cook the dinner. So they know Monday night is their night to help cook and so it goes a lot better because they know that they're going to get that kitchen time, but it doesn't necessarily have to be on Thursday night when we have a lot going on and I'm tired and I'm stressed. So I would suggest that you pick a similar time. Today's video showed you that it's not really that complicated. With a little bit of planning and a lot of patience and some fun, that you can have fun cooking and baking with your kids too.
Yummy, yummy.
Good luck. Let me know how it goes.